everybody, this is Tembiota coming at you with another Transformers video review. This time I have Transformers Go G05 Gekisoumaru. This is the first member of the ninja team, kind of like the samurai team. There will be three robots that can combine in various ways to make a larger robot. Like I said, this is the first member of the what is ninja team. But unlike the samurai team that was released all at once, the ninja team being released gradually. And so I'm only able to get them one at a time and then show off their reviews, and then later on down the line I will do, like on my other review, a video that shows off all the combined team members. Alright, and looking at the side of the box, we can see him in his combined mode with him as the top portion, and then here he is in his lion mode. And you can see that his eyes are lit up. He does have lights and sound, just like Kinsen from the samurai team. Then on the side we can see him in kind of a transition photo from his lion mode to his robot mode. Then under that are his technical data things, so we have his strength, his intelligence, speed, so on and so forth. Then on the back you can see him once again in a combined mode, picture with him also in his robot and his lion mode. It does show kind of what he's saying in his robot modes, but I don't read Japanese, so I can't really tell you what he's saying. But there's a picture of him with him and all of his accessories, and then the two pictures of his team members, which will be G10 and G20. So they will be coming out, like I said, later down the line. Then there's the combined picture of him with all the members and a little advertisement for the Transformers Go cartoon. Then here on the side we have the picture of his combined mode, once again kind of showing where each of the figures are going to go. And then down here are the other two combinations for the ninja team. Alright, and on the bottom we just have the Japanese warning labels and stuff, and then on the top we just have a big Transformers Go logo with Autobot. Originally I thought that these guys were going to be Decepticons, but it turns out that they're actually Autobots, so hey, that's nice. So let's go ahead and get this guy open and check him out. Alright, and here's Gekisoumaru out of the box and in his lion mode. In the box he also comes with his kabuto, which has a kind of clear plastic right here. This is used mainly as a light piping for the combined mode. And then it comes with 3 cards, one for his robot mode, one for his lion mode, and one for his combined mode. They're just plain cardboard, fairly thin. Just a little extra touch that they just throw in there. They didn't have to do it, but it's nice that they did. Then it also comes with the sell sheet of upcoming products and stuff. Just front mainly contains the samurai team and the ninja team, their different combined modes, and then some of the other Transformers that are coming out soon. And then on the back it's just the that poster. Then we also get his instructions. On this side you get his regular instructions, and then on the reverse side is his instructions to do his combined mode, but I don't have the other two figures, they're not out yet. So when they come out, then I'll be showing that off. Alright, so line mode is pretty simple. All of his batteries are in this part right here of his head. You can see it right here. There's a screw. That's how you put in the batteries and everything. He does have a on and off switch, so if you want to turn the electronics off, it's right there. You can move that up and down. Electronics does take 3 AAA batteries, if I remember correctly, and those are not included. So if you don't have any, then you're going to need to go to the store and pick them up. But as for his articulation, all his main pieces are on ball joints, and they are made of a soft plastic. This weapon piece right here that's also part of his main is also made of a soft plastic. The tail is made of a hard plastic. If you look at it, it just kind of slots into this part right here. His mouth is articulated. You can open and close it. His arms, his front arms are on a ball joint, which you can see right here. It allows you to move it forward, back, out. Then the elbow is on a ball joint, which allows you to move it up to about there. You can only move it that far down, and then you can move it kind of all around like that. And then the front paw has a joint right here that just allows you to do kind of that, and that's mainly for his transformation to turn it into a fist. But you can get a little bit of posability out of that just by moving that just a little bit. And then for his back legs, those are on a joint that just allows you to turn it like that. And then his knees are on a joint that will allow you to just move it forward. You can't move farther back. That's as far as it goes back. It's just going to allow you to move it forward for transformation, basically. Due to other parts of his transformation, you can move that out and do some different stuff with that if you want to, but it's supposed to stay locked in place like that, so I don't consider that any kind of anything that's supposed to be locked in. I don't consider that as part of its articulation. It's attended articulation. Attended articulation. So he does have lights and sound. Like I said, if you flick that little switch underneath this arm right here, then you can turn that on. It makes a little noise when you turn it on. And then to activate the sounds, there's a button on the top of his head, and you can press that. And when he's in tiger mode, he roars because there's a button that's pressed, and I'll show you that on transformation, that changes the sound effects that he makes depending on if he's in robot or lion mode. And then if you hold the button, he'll make a different sound. And if you notice also, this part back here also lights up. So that's all he has for his lion mode. And I'll go ahead and transform it, or show you how to transform him into his robot mode. That's all that he has for his sounds, but you can also take his kabuto, can also attach to the lion to make sort of a weapon. So to do that, you want to take these parts off right here, and then you'll move that mane a little bit forward like that, and you can take and just attach these to the legs right here. Was it up or was it down? I guess it doesn't really matter. I think you're supposed to point them up and go like that, and then go on the other side. You'll notice like the weapons, one side is hollow, so generally I put the hollow side on the inside, so go like that. And then you can take this part right here, there's a tab right here, or a little handle, and you can take that and attach it right there into the top of his head. There's a little hole right there. So that makes, I guess, what would be some kind of maybe laser weapon or lightning weapon or something, or maybe he just headbutts people with it. It's like a little dagger. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen any of the episodes that have him in it. I've seen the first episode, and that's about it. So, for the transformation, we'll go ahead and we'll pull all of his weapons off and set those off to the side. And like I stated, the tail, which becomes part of his weapon, it just slides out. You can see there's a little track right there, and there's some little notches right here in his in the back portion of his body that just slides into. And you can slide it in like that, or you can slide it in so that it's facing down. It doesn't matter. Set that off to the side. And to transform him, we'll go ahead and start, I guess, back here. He's very simple to transform, not hard at all. He, like Kinzen from the Samurai team, he does have, when you move a certain portion of his body, he does do the transformation noise. It's not as annoying as Kinzen is, because you can accidentally have it slip out and then slip back in, and then it'll constantly be making the noises. This one, if you, I think it's on this part right here, or this part right here. If you pull this out, it's going to release the switch, and then that makes the transformation noise. So go ahead and do that real quick. Maybe it's this one. No, it is this one. So, and then that'll only do that if you pop it back on there and pull it back off. So as you can see, there's a little switch right there. Push it down. I can't even push it down with my fingertips. I have to probably use something else to do it. Yeah. So we're going to pull these out, and these are going to become what are the feet, I guess. And then we'll just take and split this apart, and those two legs normally tab in together, and we'll just split those apart a little bit, and then we can start ratcheting these out. And like the other guys, these ratchets are very loud and very strong. So just ratchet those guys out. And then what we're going to do is come back here. You can see what are the fists for his combined mode, and we'll just go ahead and pull these out, and these are going to become his heels. And then we're going to take these panels, close these panels up, and then push that up like that. And then we're going to take the paw section right here and go forward, and then it's going to go like that. And what I've noticed on a lot of these pictures for these guys, they have a lot of the ninja team have a lot of side kibble on their legs, but you know, I know why that is, because this is going to be the foot. So then with that, like that, get these knees all squared up and everything. There's so many joints in here, just like the other guy, that it's hard to get both of them exactly the same. Okay, so with that like that, I'm going to go ahead and rotate it right here, down like that. So that leg is like that, and then take the head. There's a little knob right here, and you can take that and just flip up that head. It's a very nicely sculpted head. It's got some nice blue eyes on it. Let me get that focus racked for you. It's a very nice head, very nice sculpt, just like all the other ones. So with these arms, what you want to do is take you're just going to take these paws and flip them up like that, and that's going to make his fists. And just do that with the other side. And there's Gekisoumaru in his robot mode. His tail and his swords do combine to make a little weapon. I don't like it. I wish his tail would have been straight, or you could have done something to make his tail straight. I just don't like the way this looks. They tell you to have these little sections into here, and then to, you can hold that as a little weapon. I don't really like that. I would prefer him to just, to just be holding two little swords instead of holding a tail and a sword. And unfortunately, the way that he is made, I don't see anywhere that this can actually tab into, or where you can put it to actually have him just store it in any mode. There's like tabs right here for this, but you can't. This is too small. There's no place for any of this stuff. So just that will probably stay in the box until the other two guys come out, because I kind of like two big swords in hand. So yeah, then you can hold this thing as a gun again. You kind of have him hold it like that. It does store on his back, fortunately. There are two tabs right here, and then there's two little notches in here. You can't really see it because it's clear, but that stuff does tab into there like that. So with this guy all transformed, I'll go ahead and show you go and play for you his sound effects. He does have three sayings. I don't know what he's saying, so and then if you play it again, it's just going to go back around to the first one. To start his combination mode, I don't have the other pieces, but I'm just going to go ahead and play it for you anyways. To start his combination stuff, you're just going to hold the button down. And then if you want to stop the music, you can just push that button again. And that'll stop it, but it'll trigger another speech thing. I know that there's a lot of light in here. His lies don't really show up white, they show up red. And then if you can see, like on the back, he does have this little white kind of bar back here, and as the whole combination thing is going on, these lights are going off back here. So let me see if I can play that again. I like his combination music a lot more than I like the samurai teams. So I like that that drum, that big heavy drum with the snares and stuff. I think that sounds really really awesome. And so you can see and that thing changes colors. It's just really, 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 really bright. So it changes to purple and the blue and all these different colors. And then just to give you a little sneak peek kind of thing, I'm gonna go ahead and put his his kabuto on, and I'll show you how to do that, since he can go ahead and put that on in this mode. He doesn't need the other 3 guys to put those on. To attach that, there are 2 holes in his back, and there are 2 notches, and you can see how they're different lengths. That determines who he is. So it'll play different music for the different combinations, or which helmet he has on. And as you can see, like, this is all clear, and then it has a clear pieces that go into the eyes right here. So it becomes kind of light piping. Like, light will go through here and hit here, and then go through here and light up these eyes. I don't know how well it's going to actually show on this video. I may have to like cut off my lights so you can see that, but yeah, to go ahead and put that on, there's this clamp right here. That clamp is going to go around this part right here, and what you're going to want to first do is raise this up like that, and then you can just take and slide that in, just like so. And you can see his eyes are lit up. You can see that they're blue. And now if you push the button here, it's going to do that's his combined power attack. And I think it does the same thing if you press and hold it. I think that was the same exact attack. I wasn't sure if it would do something different if you pressed and held it, but I think it was the same attack. But as I've said, when the rest of these guys do come out, I will be getting them and putting videos up for them, so keep a lookout for that. But with that, this is going to go ahead and conclude my video review of Transformers Go G05 Gekisoumaru. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.